I'm not hip with the kids. So
You look like you're 50.
I look like it, but I'm actually like 80 on the inside, so. I'm Priscilla.
I'm Carla.
And we're playing Ink or
Stick.
My first tattoo is a tramp stamp because I'm classy. I got it a few days after my 18th birthday because some people could get tattoos before they're 18 to the dismay of their parents, but I definitely couldn't because I'm scared of my mom. I just wanted the biggest tattoo I could get with the tiniest budget that I had. I went to like a shop, but like, I was like, yeah, I'm that bitch. And
And what was the question?
Oh, your first tattoo.
Oh, but that has nothing
sorry.
to do with this, right?
This. Sorry.
Why? Because you're young. You don't do your research.
Your first tattoo.
Mine is.
Don't talk about my research.
Mierda, caca, todo. Why? Because.
Which one is your first tattoo?
A Tramp stamp? A little diamond, because diamonds are forever, and I wanted to get it there, and I want it in color.
Hers is like this big, mine is like this big.
Yeah, I saw her tattoo, I was like, whoa!
I mean, good for the artists that they find people that are into that, because I feel there's like a niche for everything, but ignorant is in the, at least you know what it is. They're cool to look at, but I would never do something like that, and I would never do it on myself or somebody. Much less charge you money for it. You could go be ignorant somewhere else.
Again, I'm no one to tell you, I wouldn't put it on myself, like I wouldn't get an ignorant style tattoo, but hey, everyone
would
likes
you
something.
Do it?
No, but that's different, you know, because you're gonna find someone who's gonna be able to do it and they want to do it and they're gonna be very proud of it.
But no, you wouldn't do it? Why?
Because that's not my style. I don't want to do that on someone.
Because it's ugly.
It's not that it's ugly. Some people, what I find pretty, some people might find ugly. Same thing with fine line, you know? Some people are like, ugh. I'm like, I like it.
Whether it ages well or not, ignorant is still ignorant. And happening, I'll give it a pinky. Some people think all hand poke stuff are supposed to look like prison tattoos.
No.
And look at like Grace Neutral. It looks like a regular tattoo, you know? It's just the technique is different. If it's done well, awesome. If it's done in a dorm on some pillow that you got from IKEA or some shit with some needle that you bought from Amazon, or a sewing needle, a sewing needle.
I have friends doing that.
On the tiniest wrist ever. No, it's a no. When they come to you in a real shop and are like, but I got this for $25. I can tell. I argued with a man once because he had a lighthouse and it looked like a penis, like a candy cane and a penis put together. Christmas penis. I told him I'd charge him the minimum, and the minimum there was like $60. And he didn't want to pay it. I wanted to be nice and fix the penis, and he said no because he paid $25. Wow. That guy, wherever you are.
Like, I have a lot of clients, you know, they are like in college and they come and they're like, look at this, I did it myself with the machine that I got, you know, or they just did a hand poke or somebody at their frat house did it for them. And if they know how to do it, like there are professional artists that do hand poke and that's all they do every day for so many years, yes, do it with a professional.
You can't be a hypocrite and say don't tattoo in your house, dorm, whatever, because that's how I started. And that's how a lot of tattoo artists started. But really the thing is like being clean. If your setup isn't clean, you know, you can do so much damage, and it's not fun anymore when someone needs to go to the hospital. I know someone who got tattooed in a house and the water was contaminated and she had to go to the hospital. And that's like a close friend of mine, and I was like really upset for her. Like, I think of it like that. Whether it's a client or friend or whatever, that's somebody's sister, brother, whatever, just like mine. And so that's why I don't know, I get a little emotional about it. You know, if you like it, you're happy, the experience was great, you had a good time with whoever, fine. You know, something goes wrong later, that's the part. I mean, like, personally, I hate that Yeah, ink. Well, it's no ink because it's coming off.
It hurts.
It stinks. And then you could get new ink. I mean, for me, in my personal experience, it was awful, and my little hand looked like a boxing glove, and that was, I had no more knuckles. You know, a regular cover-up or something is fine, you know, but it definitely, you can give the certain part of your body new life with something like laser, even though I really hate it.
It's painful, but it's worth it.
Bold will hold. Awesome, always.
Me, I don't like this style. But, like what you said, ball will hold. But it might get a blowout if they don't do it correctly. But pretty much
you.
Yeah, because I...
See, you would do it correctly, though.
Yeah, artists, you know. The style...
It's you.
It looks good.
You ink. You don't stink, I hope. I say both. It just depends. So like if you are a career scratcher, stink, because by yourself in a house, kitchen, garage, whatever, you can't get any better. Like the YouTube videos and whatever can only bring you so far, you know? So if you start there and end in like an actual shop and grow, you don't have to be like world famous or anything, but you want a career, you know, not just take as much money from your neighborhood as possible. Try to go to a shop, try to be around other artists and grow, because that's how I think that's how you grow as an artist. You just absorb you know, other styles, other people, you know. Without that environment, you just kind of get stagnant really fast, and then I don't know, I feel like you get lazy, you cut corners, because the guy who taught me was a scratcher and stayed that way, and he f***ed up a lot of people and still f***s up a lot of people. And you know, who are those people? Those people are like kids, you know, that have, you know, some money saved from a birthday and want some whatever and can't wait for it because they're kids. You f***ed up a kid, you know, like what pride in your job do you have? What, you know, great, were those $60 worth it to ruin some kid for the rest of their life? That, like, I have a strong disdain for people like that, but just because that's the guy who first taught me, and that's the guy who pushed me to go to a shop even faster. Personally, like, that's another one, half and half. I'm really bad at this game. If it makes you happy, 100%. But personally, if it, like, little tattoos, it's not a big deal, but say you have like a lion side profile and it's facing that way, super stink. It's like, it just, you know it's wrong.
You need to tell them, you know, like, oh, but I want it for me, but it's gonna be upside down when you're relaxed and standing normal, you know, and they're like, okay,
I want it anyway.
Now the cross, when they do the cross because they want to face them, that's a very diabolic tattoo. I tell them, yeah, because the cross is funny to me. Like, that's like an inverted cross.
I've done that before. Like, this is weird. Why?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know, I'm gonna do a good job, and who am I to tell you what to do? But
at least we're letting you know. You know, like, no. But
something.
yeah, it's your body, so.